Now, our next guests are nothing short of remarkable. Leonie and Doug Tate from Geelong have fostered 21 children as well as supporting their own disabled son.
How they did that is a story in itself. They've recently been recognised for their tireless efforts by the Victorian Government. Last week, they were made Foster Carers of the Year. Full disclosure, I was delighted to officiate that evening. And Leonie and Doug Tate join us in the studio now. Good morning and welcome to both of you. Leonie, Doug, hello.
Morning, thank you.
When and why did you start to foster kids? How did that idea come to you?
Right back in 1988, we started fostering a family friend's children, and we did that for nearly 5 years, till she went to university,
Why did
the
you
older one.
Why did you do that? Why did you step in and help?
There was a need to be fulfilled, and so we fulfilled the need. And then when she left, we stopped for 10 years while we raised our son who has autism through what we like to call his difficult years. And when he was 19, we were able to get him out into his own self-contained cabin in the backyard. Saw an ad in the paper, believe it or not, for a child that needed care. Saw it for 4 weeks before we answered it, didn't we? And then we did, and we've just gone on from there. We took him in and we've gone on for the last 15 years.
Yeah, so how did you go from 1 or 2 foster kids, Doug, to 21? It was quite a number. How did you manage that over the years? Many people watching would be in absolute awe.
Well, some stayed with us for quite some time. Others were short term.
And with sibling groups.
And the sibling groups, yeah.
You'd have them as well, yeah.
So at our busiest, we had 5 under 9.
Wow.
You had 5 under 9.
Plus our son.
How busy was that for you?
Very busy. Yeah, very.
A state of controlled chaos or complete chaos?
I was actually more organised then.
Then, not so much now.
No, now I've slacked off a lot now.
As I understand it, I think you moved into 2 separate households.
Yes.
So that Doug could be with your son and take care of him because he had his own needs,
yes.
and you were in the other house taking care of the kids. That's an incredible thing to do.
That was to prevent them from being split up.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We know what foster kids get from being in a foster home situation. That's stability, that's love. What do you two get from being foster parents?
It's a reason to get up in the morning. I think it keeps us young. It certainly keeps our minds active. And we get to go to lots of cricket matches, don't we? And,
well, you've got 2 teams there with 21 kids.
Yes. No, we just thoroughly enjoy it, to be honest. Yeah, that's the bottom line.
How about negotiating what can sometimes be that tricky relationship with the parents, and the fact that most foster care works towards trying to work out some sort of permanent reconciliation with those parents, if that's possible and if it's okay for the kids. Was that hard from time to time?
Yes, we've had some very successful reunifications over the years, haven't we? Which have been really good, where we've gotten to know the families.
And Doug, what's been the secret to what's been to the heart of a successful reunification?
I think it's just keeping that communication with the parents, and if they have any questions or problems that they are coming across, that you can sort of try and put their minds at ease and also make them feel that they're still part of the family.
Yeah, connectedness to the birth family is very, very important.
Oh, it's absolutely essential. It's Foster Carers Week, so and having been the parents of foster kids for so long, what advice have you got for governments to help make the plight of foster parents, their life, that much easier?
For governments? Yeah. They need to increase the funding. That's the bottom line for the carer reimbursements and stuff, and hopefully extend the age for when children leave care.
This is an interesting point because they leave care at 18, is that right?
Yes, and when we started they left at 16.
Oh, wow.
So
and still with I would imagine many challenges at the age of 16.
Yes, so our eldest one stayed with us but with no support.
Right.
For the last 2 years.
Okay.
And how big a shortfall is the support? I mean, you've often got to dip into your own pockets to raise these kids, so the government should, I guess, not just increase the money you're arguing, but pay foster parents like you much quicker as well.
Yes, yes, I would agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Has it cost you personally a lot of money over the years?
You are out of pocket, it depends.
If you look at it time-wise, I guess, you put a lot of hours in for, it's just the wanting to see the children stay together and and move on to better things later on. So. Yeah.
And I know you've stayed in contact with a lot of the foster kids. I think the oldest foster kid now that you've fostered
43.
is 43.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's one of my closest friends.
Really?
Yeah, she lives in Adelaide.
That's gorgeous. What advice have you both got for couples who may be watching and maybe hovering over their own 4-week wait? So you saw the ad, it took some time, they might have their doubts. What advice have you got for them?
I think if you've had the thought, please revisit the thought and make inquiries to your local agency or to the Foster Care Association of Victoria, because you don't know if you don't find out.
A good way to come into it too is to do take on some respite. Yeah.
So start off with the weekend care and see how you go.
Yes.
Leonie, Doug, we use this phrase inspirational a lot. We chuck it around like confetti, but you guys are genuinely inspirational. Thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us.
And thank you for having us.
Leonie, Doug, was so nervous for this interview. I was threatening to tickle them both in order to sort of to relax them. But
I've been terrified.
You've done well.
She's raised 21 foster kids, but is terrified of this. You're amazing. Good on you. Thanks so much.